how to iterate the elements we have seen. And so using different ways, like I told you, using iterator method for each loop, normal for loop you can use to iterate the elements. I covered a list and set differences. On set implementation, we have seen list and set implementation is entirely different. Linked list, array list difference we have seen, and what is stack, queue. So those things also we covered. Okay. Now, today we'll just write a few programs on the list and set. So let's create a list collection without generics. So with generics we'll write, without generics also we'll see that. Some programs we need to practice on this. And how to add elements to the collection, how to add a collection of elements, a group of elements to the collection, how to remove the elements, how to search an element in the collection, so, and how to remove all, and how to find the size of the collection. So collection is empty or not, you can check. So these are the some of the methods. Let's call and practice on this. So you're recollecting the collection methods again, okay? Recollecting the collection methods once again. And different collection methods we need to remember. Then at the same time, iterator interface methods like has next methods. And so list collection, how to use without generics, and with the generics how to use, we'll practice that. So that is the one example. And also okay. Let's create a, okay. So I'll just show you. I'll create a one package, new package, collection programs. Collection programs. And then let's take, so a few programs I'll take. See, we have array list demo, map demo, map entry programs, print union and intersection, read data from properties file, reverse array list in place. So let's go on one by one. Array list demo. Okay, first, this is the one which is just is going to have non-generic format. We are creating a array list. So non-generic format, we are creating array list. So that's our first program. Then, so that you will also get a clarity. Okay. So this is the one array list demo. See, first we are creating under main method list. So interface name, reference of object equal to new array list, because array list implements the list interface. Array list implements the list interface. So list create. So this basically it is non-generic format. So you don't know data type of this collection. If you don't know the data type of a collection, so what is that? If you don't know data type of a collection or anything, so what will be the data type of that? If you don't know data type of anything, what will be the data type?
So object is
Object. So object is the data type of this. That means any kind of object you can insert into this collection. So that's why. So first you find out you just created the collection. This is the list collection type without any data type. And then this is the called non-generics. This is called non-generics. So size of a collection is AL dot. Which method we need to call? Size method. So which will give you number of elements in the collection. Then you want to print these collection elements. Now nothing is there. We didn't add any elements. So just empty will be there. So I'm just calling the collection reference here. Next, insert the elements into collection. Insert the elements into collection. L dot add, so Java. So the first place I inserted Java. So the add method, what it will do? This Java will insert into this AL collection first place. Because you entered the first. The insertion order it will maintain, right? List. That's why that is the one you can take it out. Okay. Okay. So AL dot add Python. So first Java, then Python. Now third one, just observe that. AL dot add. This add method is 2 parameters. Above one is only 1 parameter, but this one index and the value. So what is the index here? One place, I'm asking to place the true value. That means one place already Python is there, right? Then what will happen here? So what is the order of these 3 elements? What is the order of the 3 elements? No idea? Just guess what is the order? You are not able to guess also? Good guys. Excellent.
sir. Here you need to insert the true value, sir.
Okay, so what is the order now? In these 3 elements. So I inserted first Java, second I inserted Python. Next I called this method. What is the order of these three elements? I am asking.
Sir, Java, true, Python.
Yeah, that's correct. First priority given to index number. So this will move. So this will go to second place and Python will move to third place.
Okay.
So that's a Java, true, Python. That's the order. Okay. So now you can find the size, L dot size. Then you can print the values. So this is the order you will get it. So you want to insert multiple elements in the collection. So this is the one add all method you have to use. L dot add all bracket arrays dot as list method bracket. So 25, 100, 3.45, 120.456 Java, Python. Already Java, Python is there. Again, I added one more time. Now what will happen? If you add one more time, same elements, what will happen? It will display only one element or it will display both elements?
Sir, it will display both elements, but here it display both elements, sir.
Because list contains duplicate elements.
Yeah, it will allow the duplicate element also.
So that's why it will display both elements. So that position is different, this position is different, but even though the duplicate elements is allowed in the list collection. Next, so this is the add all method. See how we are adding multiple elements. Arrays class dot as a list method, then add all your elements one by one. So system dot out dot println. So al dot size and al. So this is I'm finding the size, then I'm printing the elements with directly calling the collection name. So al is my collection name, so I'm just calling. Then how to delete an element from the collection using remove method? So you just call al dot remove this index number. So now in the third position 0, 1, 2. So Python will be 3 means fourth index. That means that will be 25. Because after this 25 will go to fourth place. So that 25 will remove. Now the size is going to be find out after removing 1. So then collection after remove is al. You can get so all the collection of elements here. So al dot remove all. So arrays dot as list 3.45, 120.456 Java. So these are remove all method. You can remove these elements. Specified elements will be removed from the collection, from this collection. Remaining will be retained. Then find out you remove the 3 elements. Now what is the size? Then print all the elements. Next is empty method. So I have covered till now add all, add with index, remove all, is empty method we are discussing now. So what this is empty method will do, it will check whether your collection is empty or not. So if it is empty, it will return true. If it is not empty, it returns false. So boolean b equal to al dot is empty. So system dot out dot println checking. So al is empty or not. That's it. So contains object obj. So boolean b1 equal to al dot contains. So I'm just searching. So this Python is present in this collection or not. So that's a b1. And I'm just checking. So Python is there, it will get a true value here. So checking Python element in AL collection using contains method. Next, Boolean B2 equal to AL dot. See how I'm getting a collection element. AL dot get of 1 equals Python. So here you are searching in the entire collection. So here you are now basically comparing with equals method. Equals method, what it will do? It compares the collection element with your element. Collection element with your element. That's the L dot get of 1 equals Python. So checking collection, third element is equal to 100 or not. Okay, so that's the, so B2 element, and Boolean B2 equal to, so this is the one, collection name dot get of 1 equals Python. So add all int index comma collection C. AL dot add all. So, and I'm adding, so index based, okay, index based, I'm adding first index, I'm adding all these values. What are the values I'm adding? See, if you want to add multiple elements, you have to use arrays dot as list inside the add all method. So then see golang, Kotlin, closer, Kotlin, duplicate elements also added. Then you get all the collection size, then print the collection of elements. Say I covered the list method also, add all method, add method, both list based also we covered. And retain all. So retain all, what it does, whatever the specified elements in this bracket, those will return, remaining will be deleted. See here, AL dot retain all, arrays dot as list, you retain the golang, closer, Kotlin, remaining all it will be deleted. So that is the retain all and remove all. So can you tell me, so what is the difference between retain all and remove all?
Sir, remove is used to remove the elements. Remove the specified elements. Retain all is used to retain the specified elements.
Okay, retains the specified element. Okay. Okay. So next, last one, iterator method. So iterator method will iterate the collection from first element to last element, one by one. So the iterator method syntax is, because this returns a iterator interface, that's why return type, variable name, collection name dot iterator method. So while, so this variable it dot has next, you need to check whether this it has an element or not. If element is there, get that element. How to get the element? You just call the next method. Next method will fetch the value in the IT variable. Then cursor will move to next element here in this collection. So it will go to next element. So this iterator will get that element and stores here. then check it. So if check has next will return only Boolean value. Has next will return a Boolean value, true or false. So whether it is true or false, it will return. Then it dot next method you can. So get the value. So to get the it variable value, you have to call the next method of iterator interface. To check whether the value is there or not, you have to use as next method. Has next method you have to call. So this is the one way to iterate the collection. Any collection you can iterate, either list collection or a set collection. You can do iteration with the iterator method. The second approach to iterate the elements is for each loop. So for each loop, for bracket object obj colon collection name. So why object? Because if you don't know the collection data type, so then the data type of the collection is going to be object. Then the variable name colon collection name. So L is the collection name. Then each object is represented by obj. So obj will go to first element. That element is there. It will print that element. So obj will go to second element. So what the second element value that will store in the obj, that second element will print. So it will loop till the last element. So that's the called for each loop. For each element of this collection, so this obj will represent. And then normal for loop also you can use for the list collection. For list collection, you can use a normal for loop. So normal for loop is another very important one to represent the index. So this works based on the index. So for int I equal to 0, I less than L dot size I plus plus. So system.out.println L dot get of I slash T. So you can iterate first I value 0, L dot get of 0. That means first element it will print. So then I value will increment. So I value will increment means already I value is 0. 0 I plus plus means 0 plus 1. So 1 it will become. So 1 less than size true comes inside L dot get of 1. So get of 1 means you'll get the value. So like that it will keep iterating till last element. Okay. So that's all the how to iterate with the 3 ways I have shown you. Any one way you can use to iterate the list collection. So how to clear all the elements of a collection using clear method. Clear method will clear the values. Clear method will clear the values. So L dot size and this the UL. So it will find the size after. If you use the clear method, there should not be any elements. The size should get 0 and it should show empty array. Okay, empty array list. So that's it. Just execute this so that you'll get some idea. See that? First 0 and so after adding 3 elements, there is 3 and this is the order. So then after adding few more elements, there were 9 elements. Those are 9 elements are these things. See duplicate elements, Java, Python, here also Java, Python is there. It contains a duplicate elements. That's what I told you. List contains a duplicate elements. So size of the collection after remove. See now already 9 was there, 1 you removed. Now the size is 8. So this is the one. What you removed, you can observe 25 is removed. That's what 25 is not there here anymore. So next, so you removed the using remove all method. Now size is going to be 4. That means out of 8, 4 you removed. The 4 only there. See now Java is removed. That's why this also twice gone. And Python is there. and remaining all you remove 3.45120. So these are the duplicates again, Python and Python. So duplicate elements it contains. Checking AL collection is empty or not. No, it's not empty because it has elements. So it's not empty. And checking Python element is present in the collection or not using contains. Yes, it true. It is there. Checking the collection third element is equal to 100 or not. So that's true. Third element is 0, 1, 2. So third element is 100. So AL collection size, because you added all the few more elements with that one, that's why you got total 8 elements. 4 elements we added, that's why this is the one. So one order we inserted. So one order we inserted, that's why. So before one, Python was there. Now what happened? You inserted in this place. So all the elements added, then Python remaining elements move to so right hand side. It moved to right side. It moved to right side. So that's the how. So your elements will be moved. So next, AL collection size is 4. AL collection after retain all. So maybe you retaining only these elements. Okay, so Kotlin also duplicate is there. So we are returning that. And then we iterated with the iterator. Iterated with the for each loop. Iterated with the normal for loop. So AL collection size after clear is 0. AL collection after so clear is empty. See no more. So this is the how you can call the list collection. How to create a list collection. So I have shown you with the generics. With the generics I have shown. So and another important interview question. This one. This is the hacker rank problem also. So what is this hacker rank problem? Is arrange even first, then odd numbers. So they will give the array of elements. Okay. First you have to arrange them even numbers. Then second you have to arrange odd numbers. That means even numbers after you have to arrange odd numbers. So that's a simple. You can do easily this one, but you have to little bit you have to think. So how to do that? So I'm going to show you this generic format. So let's go and do this. See that? So private static void, arrange even first, then odd. So you given integer array. So they are giving an integer array. Using that, you have to arrange them first even, then odd. They might ask you any question. So first they will ask you odd numbers, then even numbers. So to do this, first you have to create two list collections. So two list collections. What is that? So one is even list, odd list. You store the even list, you store the odd list. List integer. So see here, can you observe this? This is the wrapper classes, wrapper class objects, not primitive data type or load for the collection specification data type. So collections never accept primitive data. It's only accept objects. So that's one list, angular bracket, integer, even list equal to new array list. See, if you don't write also, if you put like that, so that will consider automatically on the right hand side. But at least left side, you must write the data type in the Angular basis, mandatory. So like that, even list and odd list, I separately created two list collections. Then I'm iterating this array. So for int I equal to 0, I less than array dot length, I plus plus. So this we did several times, right? So you don't need, repeatedly this to explain. So in the iteration process, I'm checking each array element. How can I get the array element? How can you get the array elements?
Get of index, sir.
So array name of index. So here if array name is num, array name of index means here I is the index. So num of I percentile by 2 equal to 0. I'm just checking each array element is even or odd. So I'm checking even. If it is even, add that element to this list. So if it is a even number, even list dot add. So num of I. So num of I you have to use. So num of I, use it. And so then you can use else odd list dot add num of I. So if it is not even, obviously it will be odd number. So then I am adding that element, that array element to odd list collection. See, here we are using a add method. Here we are using a add method. And how you are adding, which element you are adding? Array element you are adding. Array element you are adding to this even list, odd list. So now you combine both of them. First, which one you want? Even list you want, then add all, odd list. You are joining both the collections. So that's how you can, the logic is, even they asked you, no, first odd numbers, then even numbers, just change comes here only. But this logic is till here it's common, but only change comes here only. So the first one, which one you want, that you write first, then you write add all method, and second, which collection you want, that you place it here. So that's it. See here, int in array. So 1, 2, 5, 4, 7, 8, 11, 20. So here 1 is odd number, 2 is even number, 5 is odd number, 4 is even number, 7 is odd number, 8 is even number, 11 is odd number, 20 is even number. But we want how? Even numbers first we want. That means 2, 4, 8, 20, you want first place. Then odd numbers has to start it. So let's execute this. Then you will get a better idea. Okay. So let's go and execute this. See this. So initial array I printed with arrays dot to string of this array. So that's why it printed in the square brackets. See, after arranging in the odd numbers first, see first odd numbers, even numbers came, then odd numbers. So this is the how you can filter out so even and odd numbers in a proper order. So this is the one of the famous interview question, and even Hacker Rank. So if you subscribe to Hacker Rank, or you just create an account and you can solve the problems, so that your mind will be sharp and you will think how to solve this problem, all those things. So I suggest everyone create one Hacker Rank account, try to solve all the from easy questions, then medium, then complex. So first easy questions you solve on CoreJava. You don't need to go very complex also, so that you'll get a better idea. Okay, that's important. And so that is the very important. Okay. Okay. So I'll join back.